Okay, we'll have more on that later. Stay tuned. Next, President Trump jetting off to Corpus Christi to tout his energy agenda ahead of Texas' hotly contested Tuesday primary. And the president giving an update on Iran negotiations as the U.S. builds up its forces in the Middle East. We now go live to NTD's Washington correspondent Mari Otsu at the White House. Mari, good afternoon.
Hey, Don, good afternoon. That's right. President Trump just moments ago saying that he's not happy with Iran negotiations. Essentially, the regime has not agreed to not developing a nuclear weapon. The president also saying that he thinks the negotiations are not done in good conscience and good faith. And it comes as today, U.S. Ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, tells those in the U.S. Embassy in Israel to leave today, quote, if they want to. And it also comes as Vice President J.D. Vance is meeting with Oman's foreign minister here at the White House to talk Iran negotiations. And yesterday, a third round of talks wrapped up in Geneva between the U.S. and Iran on the U.S. side. Those were led by Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and President Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner. And let's take a look at the president's comments on his way out. Take a look.
Well, we haven't made a final decision. We're not exactly happy with the way they're negotiated. They cannot have nuclear weapons, and we're not thrilled with the way they're negotiating. It'd be wonderful if they'd negotiate really in good conscience, good faith and conscience, but they are not getting there. So far, when you look at look, we have the greatest military anywhere in the world. There's nothing close. I'd love not to use it, but sometimes you have to.
Meanwhile, Don, President Trump is suggesting what he's calling a, quote, friendly takeover of Cuba. As the president has repeatedly said since Maduro's ouster that communist Cuba is in its last legs, is in, quote, big trouble. And it has since been crippled by severe oil shortages as they had heavily depended on Venezuela's oil supply. President Trump's also threatened, in the meantime, tariffs on any nation supplying oil to Cuba. And Secretary of State Marco Rubio has also said that the Trump administration would welcome regime change on the island. Take a look.
The Cuban government is talking with us. They're in a big deal of trouble, as you know. They have no money. They have no anything right now. But they're talking with us. And maybe we'll have a friendly takeover of Cuba. We could very well end up having a friendly takeover of Cuba. What about the vote? After many, many years.
And Don, just before departing the White House en route to Corpus Christi, where he'll be touting his energy agenda, President Trump posted a flurry of endorsements to Truth Social, north of 25 endorsements of Texas representatives for these upcoming Tuesday primaries for the midterms. And he hasn't yet, though, endorsed a candidate for Senate in the race, although Senator John Cornyn, one of those running in the hotly contested GOP race on Tuesday, is aboard Air Force One and traveling with the president today. Back to you.
Okay, Mari, thank you. The State Department says Secretary Marco Rubio will travel to Israel early next week.